What's up, Pisces? Welcome to your love reading for April 2019. This is going to be perfect for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Pisces. If it doesn't resonate, please check out your other signs. You guys have hella swords. I'm a little worried. You guys have a lot of swords for the month of April. Like, a lot. Well, more than I appreciate in a love reading, okay? You guys start out with 2 of Swords, 5 of Swords, and 4 of Swords. Yeah, right? Your underlying energy is 5 of Pentacles. So definitely this month there is this feeling like you lost something. I was just saying in your general reading that this is a time where you probably want to spend more time with family, people who love you, people who you love, people where you feel supported, because I just do feel like there's this just all around energy of lack, and poverty, and like with, left without that kind of energy, or like an energy like you guys are being left out, right? But no, I don't think. I was trying to think of a nice way to say it. It feels like some of it has to. I mean, we all have to take responsibility a little bit for things that happen to us. Even if someone is doing something to us, there's always like a piece of that pie that we can take responsibility of, right? So this is, you guys need to take responsibility of your part. So you guys have that 2 of Swords, right? The 5 of Swords, the 4 of Swords. You have the 2 of Swords in the general reading too. So this is you guys being blocked. This is you guys being blocked in decision making. This is you guys being blocked in moving forward. This is you guys being blocked, not knowing what to do. You've got you're blindfolded. You've got your eyes blinded. You've got your heart blocked. And how the hell are you gonna have your heart blocked when you're making decisions about love? It doesn't make any sense. So it feels like this may be a situation where your part in this puzzle could be that you were a little aloof, or feeling a little bit distant, feeling a little blocked. Now it feels like you are like that in an effort to just, you don't want to argue, you don't want any problems, you don't want any friction, but it doesn't do anything for the relationship because there has to be work put in, right? 7 of Pentacles. Everyone has to be putting in value, putting in a coin, putting in something. And if it just feels like someone is standoffish, or like something's always blocked, or like there's always friction, then, I mean, what is anybody going to even do with that? What is anybody going to do with that? Queen of Pentacles. Now, it seems to me some of you guys, if you guys were in a relationship or talking to someone, you guys could have had a lot of squabbles going back and forth. And it really feels in terms of how you're going to have household things. So where you are going to live, how are you going to maintain your house, who pays what bills, those sort of things that have to do with your home life. It feels like there's a lot of decisions around that you guys could not come to an agreement on, and that has overall kind of affected your relationship in this way. Now, Pisces, you guys have this talent, I will say, but it can also be a curse sometimes, to where if you get overwhelmed, you guys can go to this whole other place. You guys can go to your la la land, your different world, but nobody can reach you there. So it feels like you may have been, distant to this other person, and they're just like, yo, I'm trying to find you. You're not, like, I'm trying to fix this. You're nowhere to be found. You're just doing your own thing. So, 8 of Wands, right? 8 of Wands is moving forward. That's definitely about travel. It's also about communication. I think this is what you're hoping for now. But even I was saying in the general reading, which felt a lot like a love reading, it almost felt like this is just a time where it's like, I don't know. I feel like some of you guys are going to try to revamp something with someone in the past. A lot of you guys, it felt like fire. But this is a time to really take the time to meditate and contemplate that, right? Because it might just be time to move on from the situation altogether. For me, it feels like you guys have issues with control, right? And maybe that's what, like, you would use this 2 of Swords energy, like, to your advantage, but it just makes the other person feel like, what the fuck? Where do I fit in on this relationship? So that's something to really consider, okay? Now, it feels like, now this feels something different. This feels something new, because it's Page of Wands, and then 4 of Pentacles, and then 5 of, or I'm sorry, not 5 of anything. It's the Hierophant, which is the number 5. I do feel like you guys are in a place where you guys are meeting new people, but I also feel like you're also kind of guarded, right? I feel like you guys are kind of guarded. Some of you guys who might be out there dating, you might be even coming off as a little bit cheap. I feel like you want something new, and I feel like you want someone new. I feel like a lot of you Pisces are in this place where you're feeling like you want to share something with somebody, but I just feel like there's a lot of work that you still need to do from the past if you fall into this type of a Pisces. And this isn't for everybody. I really don't, shit, I always have to say that, but no, I really don't feel like this message is for everybody. If you know when messages are for you, especially if you feel triggered by them, but it feels like those of you Pisces who are in the situation where maybe you've lost someone, or walked away from someone, and you know that you were kind of being aloof and a little bit blocked. I feel like some of you want to meet someone else. Like maybe it's like, it almost feels like an energy of realizing like you may have had hella complaints about this person that you were dealing with. And then now that you're alone, you have time to see that, oh, wow, I had a part to play in this too, right? Six of Pentacles. There wasn't balance. And I feel like that's something that you still have to work on, right? That Four of Pentacles, it almost feels like there were areas in your relationships where you needed to learn the game of give and take and balance, or where that other person did, right? But it just feels like it's for you guys. Again, it could be flipped. This is general, but now it's like you guys are at this place where you want to meet someone and have a commitment and have all these things, right? Prince of Wands. This is, someone new coming in. So this is fire energy though. So some of you guys may have that, but I just feel like there's work that you guys have to do. Some of you guys, if you are reconciling, which I told you in your general reading, especially with the fire sign, you guys could be trying to figure out how to level up to a higher level of commitment, right? With the Hierophant, because this could be marriage, higher commitments, that type of thing. But I think it's important for you guys first to get your happy on your own. Don't make your happiness too dependent on other people and what's going on around you. I think it's really important that you guys do that. I don't know. And I think it's really important that you don't always try to control the situation. I think it's a defense mechanism because you guys obviously don't want to be hurt. Like, who does? But if you guys want to be grounded and feel stable, I think that you guys have to do some inner digging and find your own happiness, right? I think King of Pentacles is like goals for you guys, right? You guys want to feel grounded. You want to have the family. You want to have the home. You want to have a good career. You want things to make sense, right? But there's a little bit, it's like there's this fear of letting yourself go in that and losing control kind of thing. If you guys are feeling fearful in something, especially if you're in a relationship with someone, you know what you have to do? You have to communicate that with them. Because if you don't, and you just let things go and things are just happening, no one knows where you're at, or no one knows, what's going on. And then for the other person, it can feel like they're in it alone. I think in moving forward in any relationship that you get into, communication is really key, right? Being upfront, also being mindful with the things that you say, being mindful of how you communicate things, putting a little bit of sugar on things sometimes. You don't have to be so abrasive, right? Prince of Cups. Yeah, finding a more mild, loving tone to say things in. I think communication maybe for some of you guys has been a big problem in terms of, I think it feels like some of you may get so frustrated in something that every once in a while you just fly off the handle and you leave the other person looking at you like, what the fuck? Really? Okay. I think it's really important that you guys build you up again. Because Empress, right, it's really an energy of, well, first of all, it's the mother of the tarot. So it's very much a nurturing energy. And I think you guys need that for yourself, first and foremost. But it's also this energy of creation. It's an energy of abundance. I think you guys need to first and foremost feel good. Feel good by yourself, independently, no one around, just you. Feel good, feel grateful, feel, have gratitude for the life that you live and the things that are around you. Stop looking back, 9 of Wands, right, at the chaos that you've gone through and assuming that this is just life going forward. I think it's really important to be satisfied in where you are at right now, okay? And some of you guys have some more healing to do, again, with something that's happened in the past. You have to learn how to let it go, whether it was your fault or whether it was the other person's fault. If it was your fault, then you need to learn how to forgive yourself and move on. If it was the other person's fault, you need to learn how to forgive them and move on. Okay? It just feels like there's changes and it feels a little bit rocky for you guys right now. You're kind of in a place of, oh shit, you know? Now, Spirit says let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally, and pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay? So, being very mindful, you know, paying attention to the red flags, letting go of those issues of control that maybe led you to this place now, you know, where you've stayed in this Two of Swords energy for so long, it's like you lost your opportunity type thing. Let go of these control issues so that you can feel good and move forward. And I think before you guys even, a lot of you Pisces, before we even talk about loving another, I feel like self-love and being really comfortable with being single and with ourselves, that is going to be what's key for you guys this month, okay? So I hope that resonates. Please let me know if you guys like this reading. Thumbs up it. Yeah, if you need a personal reading, reach out to me. Choosevibeytarot@gmail.com.